Uh, as you're aware, the Pope has said he has nothing particularly against homosexuality. Says, who is he to judge, sort of. In addition to that, lots of priests in Boston, in particular, were accused and actually convicted of raping young boys. And the church paid out lots of money. There was a coach in Pennsylvania who evidently was raping young boys in the bathroom or locker room. Now, if you like that kind of thing, then you belong in Amsterdam. Repeat, Amsterdam. Where you can smoke pot and rape little boys as much as you want, because evidently they have no laws. I mean, no real laws. But in the United States, evidently there is supposed to be a law or two against that kind of activity. Now, if you live in Seattle, I don't live in Seattle, I live in New York City. But if you lived in Seattle and you were a policeman or a detective in a major crimes unit, then what you'd want to find out is, why are these people standing on the corner of Union and 4th trying to sell you a bill of goods or an indictment? And you know what they're really doing? They're trying to give you the price. They have a list. Anyway, they say small boy, white in color, blonde hair, X number of dollars. Yeah, it's like a meat market. Black boy, I don't know, X number of years, X number of dollars. This is the way it is. And that's the boys and girls that stand on the corner saying, help the kids. Do-gooders, but it's for a price. They give you the list. Now, there's a way they acquire the product, that is, little boys. Mostly little boys, because almost all pedophiles are homosexuals. Anyway, and they have spotters. They have people that spot little boys walking down the street with or without their parents, hopefully with their parents, maybe with an uncle. Yeah, some kind aunt or uncle. Maybe a neighbor. Anyway, but they look for boys that are not too closely watched by their adult companions. And they get some general sense of the activities that these people have. In other words, if the boy seems astray or seems interested in a certain thing, then they have operatives that actually find an avenue to get the little boy and drug him and put him in a van and whisk him away for a sale. Now, how do I know that? Because I can spot things. Why is that? Because I'm the devil, that's why. The devil knows these things. The devil knows a lot about evil. That's what the devil does. Points out evil to God. So, anyway, if you're in the Seattle or King County area, and you know about predators, sexual predators, child rapists, child murderers, terrorists, and the other thing, they're all kind of lumped together. People that make snuff films, named Teresa Ellen Reeves, aka Superman, the man with the largest dick in human history. Yeah, and it's not even human. Really, I know. But anyway, I'm going to get back to the point. The point is, this is the serious point. The point is that if you are an honest Indian, that is a good boy, girl, not corrupted by evil and demonic influences, which are ever present, and you have a gun and a badge, like in the FBI or some shit like that. Anyway, or maybe you're just a PI, I don't know. And you want to stop this thing. Well, first of all, you got to find out who's buying and who is actually constructing the mechanisms by which these children are whisked away and did bad things to. So you find that out. like you say, this woman here, she might be, she might be a spotter. Now, most real change people, that is people in Seattle, I'm not in Seattle, I'm in New York City. Most real change people, that is people that sell, vendors on the street selling a newspaper called Real Change, are actually evil. They're actually all criminals. They facilitate the sale of drugs and they facilitate prostitution. In fact, I would say that the largest enterprise in Seattle and King County is drugs and prostitution, if not murder. Well, of course, bank fraud. So that's just my opinion. But I'm very good at this. How did I become so good at that? I learned. I learned from the best. The dark side. So anyway. So if you're an honest Indian and you live in Seattle or King County, and you're not corrupted by evil influences, I'm assuming you're not going that way, then you should be apprised that there's a man on the corner of 4th and Pike and down the street on 4th and Pine, and both these people holding signs, one an Asian and one a Caucasian, are actually, and they're both pointing their signs south. So you should be apprised that they're actually spotters for operatives working the pedophile ring. That is, the buying and selling of small children for rapists. So, and the reason I know that because I can read the signs. I know what to look for. Anyway, now, one thing I've noticed more than anything else, people that are, I guess you'd say, Oriental, are the goodest, finest, bestest people in the world. They are honest Indians and not, they're totally above corruption. In fact, when I watched this movie, Rising Sun, I was so smitten by the Japanese dedication to duty and the utter disregard for, well, their safety and pursuit of goodness and mercy and justice and shit like that, that I was actually wanting to go to Japan. And when I was in college, I took Japanese via the, I don't know, call it distance learning. Now, if you've gone the distance and you've gone the mile, then I want to tell you one thing only. There is no way, there is no goddamn way that this will ever end, ever. This is an eternal problem. It'll last forever. I know. I know. This is windfall. There's the sun. Don't mean shit, does it?